Hello, men and women of Minecraftia. How are you today? This is Vert here with the very first episode of Hypothesis Corner. That is going to be the name for this. If you think you might have a better name suggestion, I'm happy to hear it. Go ahead and leave a comment. But for now, Hypothesis Corner. It's a name I really like. And the reason that I'm doing this segment is because I found there are many things in Minecraft that are sort of like weird edge cases that nobody does any solid research on, because why would you need to? And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the solid research, and we're going to be testing some things. I've made this 100 by 100 chunk flat world, or void world, bleh. I think that'll be big enough for what we're going to do. It's a good thing we're starting out today with the test that we are, because as I think you might see, it's a good thing this is the first time. Anyway, the thing we're going to be testing today is signs. Signs, are they entities or are they not entities? This might seem kind of boring, but a while ago, Xisuma Void, I will link him in the channel description, made a Tree Farm version 2 design in which he used open fence gates to stop some water. And I said, Xisuma, why don't you use signs? And he said to me, well, bud, signs increase the entity count. And I said, oh, really? Never heard that before. And he said he and a couple other people have noticed it. We were talking about it on Skype just a couple days ago. And I decided, hey, this should be something I do with my channel. And so that's what we're going to do today. We are going to do some testing on this and see if we can make it fun and interesting. And we are going to try to come up with a completely conclusive result about how the game treats signs. So I will go ahead and get some tests set up, and then we will get right on into it. Alright, guys, are you ready? Here we go into the first testing of signs. We're going to start out with a basic test, alright? We're just going to make a very large number of signs. Actually, I should probably destroy this one. Don't destroy me. Bye. Check our entity count right now. Check that out. You'll see that our entity count is 0 out of 1. 1, of course, being me. I am an entity. The player is, of course, always an entity. If we place this sign, entity's still at 0 out of 1. Let's try a sign with text. Entity 0 out of 1. And just to prove this, we're going to do... Let me take it off F3 here. We're going to... I should really bind these keys. And position 2. Now we will set sign. I think this will work. And now we wait for it to process that request. That did not work. I have 10,000 entities. Oh no. Oh, look, there's one. There's one over there. No. Spam T. Spam T. Come on. There's only one way to fix this. You spam T and then type drops to turn drops off. Okay. Now... Okay, well there's one sign here, so... I am gonna take a few minutes and place a bunch of signs on this. Hold on. Alright everyone, 100 signs. That's pretty tedious to do. On this top row I've given them all type on them, in case that causes them to store as entities, or it stores them as entities or whatever. But still 0 out of 1 on screen, no matter where I go. Whether I look at the text signs or no. I am still the only entity in this world. But F3 is not the only side of the story, we will look at the many ways that the game treats entities that are separate. We will even do some testing on multiplayer to confirm or to come to a decision on whether or not signs are really counted as entities. So now I think we're going to head over to the GeoMine server. Back to, the GeoMine server, which is a nice server community. They're great people. And we will do some testing there. Alright guys, let's go on the GeoMine server. And as you can see, it appears I've finally found a forest biome. But everybody's already been building here. The biomes are pretty messed up here because it's kind of an old map, but that's not too bad. I'm just OCD about grass color. So as you can see, I don't really have anything all that spectacular except this bread. So I'm actually gonna sacrifice for you guys, okay? Because for what we're gonna test, we are gonna have to kill. Ugh. Ah, dang it. I slept in this bed. Okay, we're gonna grab this bed, and we're gonna place it here. Sorry, dude who lives in this... Hello? No, can I not place... I'm sorry, dude who lives in this treehouse. I'm so sorry. Okay. Back at spawn. So, obviously the way the game works, or the way servers work, since I'm not an op, I cannot mine blocks near spawn. So let's head over here. Looks like there's a tree over here. All we need to do is make a sign. Hopefully I can mine this tree. But, this is a pretty simple test. Look at that. That's really good. There's a forest biome like right over there. Spawn changed here. Somebody's living over there. Spawn changed here. So, everything's a little bit wonky. Okay, let's get this. How many pieces of wood do we need? I think we need 3. Watch this be a tree with 3 pieces of wood in it. Ooh, 4. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, and we're also going to grab some dirt. Okay, let's go. Let's go, boys. A nice tree. Somebody's got to torch this place up, one of the ops. Hey, who built that? What's the point of that? Seriously, why do you need that? It's not like you need to tower up and look out here. Maybe it's a point marker? I don't know. Anyway, going back here. As you can see, since this is... oh, there's an ice biome there. I didn't even know that. See? Won't let me place blocks here because I'm within 50 blocks of spawn. So, here. Let me just... I probably should have done this before. Ugh. Man, this is gonna... That was dumb. Should have made my crafting table over here. Crafted all my stuff. I feel kind of bad about cutting down that tree. Hope it drops some saplings because I feel a compulsive need to replant it. Anyway, let's make a crafting table. And we're gonna make some sticks and a sign. Now, if this sign is a block, I will not be able to place it. Now, if Xisuma was on, who's on? Nobody's on. Okay, if Xisuma was here, he could set me down a rail here, and I could show you how placing a minecart works. But you can place minecarts at spawn, even if it's protected, because minecarts are entities. You cannot place rails, but you can place a minecart on a rail an op has placed. Alright, we're back here. Now, I'm going to try to place this sign, and if it's a block, the game should not let me do it. Heh heh heh. Sign. Oh, what's that? Look at that. Look at that. Looks like we have a block on our hands, but perhaps that's a special exception in the code. You never know. So, let's head back to the test world for some further testing. Okay, guys, we're back in the test world. The next test that we're going to do is going to be another pretty simple one. We're just going to do position 1 and position 2. And then we're going to set it as a sign. And I just want to point out to you something here. It says 1 blocks have been changed. That certainly indicates that signs are blocks according to the game, because you cannot, like, I can't position 1 and position 2 and then set minecart. That doesn't work because minecarts aren't blocks. And so I think from this evidence, it's pretty easy to realize that these are in fact blocks. Signs are. But we're going to do one more thing here. We'll do position 1 and then position 2. And we're going to set it as stone, just to have something to be on. And then we're going to grab 2 rails here and just place them down. And then also grab a minecart and place that on top. And I just want to... Okay. I might want to freeze here. Oh. It would be like that. Okay. And then spawn ender dragon. Okay, we're gonna unfreeze him, and watch the minecart. Watch the minecart here. Okay, let's see if we can get him to come down. Also, actually, maybe watch the signs. I think I might need to hit him here. Yeah, there we go. Come on, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Okay, come on down, come on down. Perfect. Check it out. Minecart not destroyed. The blocks it was on were. Now if we can just get him to... Check that out there. Signs destroyed by Ender Dragon. Woo! By the way, you guys, I have the best secret ever. These things, snowballs, are perfect for fighting this thing. Oh, if you can aim them correctly, and you're not a snowball fight noob. Why didn't it damage him? Oh, did they change that? No, they didn't change that. Yeah, it's definitely hurting him. And if you rapid fire him, if you can get him to stay in one place long enough to rapid fire these things, it's pretty much one of the coolest ways to fight him. They don't do a lot of damage, but they actually do damage him. So just something I thought you guys should know. And now the sun's going down, so I think that is a signal to go ahead and end this episode. If you liked this sort of format, you can leave me feedback. Tell me maybe what you want to be tested next. Because I'm definitely open to ideas. I have a few things that I want to test myself. Things with dispensers, trees, all sorts of stuff. It's going to be a fun time, guys. We're going to have a great time. So, I am out, and I will see you in the next video.